Welcome to Archangel Revelations. This is Leo's annual 2024 going to 2025 part 1. Your intuitive messages. For your annual intuitive messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. My name is Biani, and I've been looking into your energy. I also have Leo placements in my chart as well. I have, my goodness, I have to, excuse me, give me a second. Let's look really quick. Yeah. Yes, I have Leo, my Mars, and my Saturn. So I have very strong Leo placements in my Mars and my Saturn. So I have very strong Leo placements. So I understand you, Leo. I understand your energy very well. And I was looking back on some of my past readings that I've done for you. And I see that in 2020 I did a Celtic cross spread. In 2021 I did a mirror spread. And then in 2023 I did a grounded diamond spread for you, which you were grounding your nurturing nature and your clairvoyance, Leo. And we did a heart chakra activation at that time. But this time I'm thinking what kind of spread I'm going to do for you. And I'm strongly being connected to this Celtic cross spread for you, because I feel very connected to your Celtic roots, some of you. So I'm going to conduct a Celtic cross spread because I'm being called to do that, to channel your energy. So when I do these channelings, intuitive channelings, I try to connect myself to my energy through Mars and Jupiter, and figure out a way to communicate that to you. Through my own channeling, I also do some research into other readers and what kind of vibe they're channeling, and it connects to the energy that I'm feeling. So I check in because we're a community of spiritualists here. So one of the people I want to give a shout out to is Halo Moon Tarot. And her Leo, they need to change their work schedule to give you the attention you deserve. Reading. She says that to Halo Moon Tarot, shout out. Hi, Halo Moon Tarot. You say that energy is everything. It is full of momentum. You can never lose if you never quit. Energy of justice and balance. So she's feeling this energy. There's a person here. And that there's needs to be a change of schedule or routine and or lifestyle, and question, what can I give, Leo? What can I give? Not thinking about what you can get, but working together to build. It's time to go down this path with someone who is logical and fair. Be open to a person who offers adventure, Leo. Be open to that. Also, let go of fear and know that you are safe and protected by the divine at all times, Leo. It's time to strike out on your own, possibly, and relinquish over dependency of others. So you might be feeling that energy to strike out on your own. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. You got what it takes, Leo. Don't play it small. Come on, you're a Leo. Don't play it small. Please. We know you, Leo. You like to be the center of attention sometimes. But there is a profound healing happening, bringing forth what is compatible to you. No longer feeling inadequate, stepping into your healing power by making choices from your heart. There's a deep connection here with a Gemini, an energy, important relationship, a vision, a dream, bringing it into reality. And there's this other reign of the Antichrist happenings. If you resonate with this message, the millennial rule, the resurrection of the dead, and the days of judgment. So there was this mystery of the Babylon the Great, I believe. You might resonate with this message, Leo. You can feel it. It was a message given to Daniel during the time of Nebuchadnezzar. So there's 4 distinctive signs of the Antichrist spirit. One is it gets association and distinction with God's people, which is in John 2-19. Number 2, it denies that Jesus is the Messiah, which is in John 2-22. 222. John. Then there's number 3, it denies the existence of God. Number 4, it denies that the Messiah has come. And number 5, will want to be worshipped. Head will be wounded and will heal. Those are the 5 distinct signs of the Antichrist. So, if you resonate with that message, I just wanted to bring that to someone's attention. That this is very, very important message for that person to distinguish the 5 signs. All right. Then the Halo Moon Tarot comes up with more stuff with they're not sure what people say about you is reliable. Somebody is coming in to take action this year in 2025, ending a situation and starting something new by being self-reliant. Strong message. You have a person that is ready to give and receive love. Leo. Fixed sign. They're stable, they're persistent, they're loyal, they're dependable, and they want to protect you, Leo. They want to protect your heart. They could be a Cancer, which meaning they're kind, compassionate, nurturing, very persistent, and they also might carry some Aries energy. Okay? They want to get to know you, Leo, but they're run around for some reason with you. And they've been romanticizing about you, Leo. There's emotional intimacy that they feel here. Someone's in their feelings and patiently waiting at a place that you both can go. So I see that energy very strongly. There has been a superior timeline shift since the solar solstice of April 8th, 2024. And reaching its apex now on August 8th, 2024, which is called the Lion's Gate portal, which is your doorway towards your destined path, Leo. So right now you're lapsing out old dated timelines and anchoring in the new, moving towards ascension and uplifting the heart to Gaia, to God, from Gaia to God. So there's that energy strongly happening. Then I want to give a shout out to Sarah Verba. She's another reader. In her Leo new moon, are you feeling surprised by who you are becoming on August 4th of 2024? So we're in this energy now. I'm doing this reading. I think it was as it's August 10th. We're in the middle of the Lionsgate portal. So I'm feeling this energy. So I want you right now, Leo, at least this was Sarah Verba says, is to think about what it means to lead from the heart. We need leaders like you, Leo. We need leaders like you. What does it mean to lead from the heart? What does it mean to be a Leo? I want you to think about that. Or Sarah Verba does. Now, this is all the great stuff about you. This is what makes you beautiful, okay? I see lovers building a life and being of the world and recognizing your blessings and being grateful and amplifying that, just watching that grow and get bigger and bigger and brighter. And so there's that energy, a beautiful, beautiful energy going into 2025. And I also want to give a shout out to Amber Khan, The Quietest Revolution. Thank you, Amber, for your beautiful messages that I've been getting for the past 5 years, 6 years. In her Leo sun and rising late June to mid July 2024, I was just trying to get in your energy as well. She helped me by giving me this message. She said, because we were in this Jupiter and Gemini rewind phase for the past few weeks has been about power. Okay, who has it and who wants it? What's triggering your ego, Leo? What's closing the lion's mouth? Know your primal nature. Know it. And the vibrance that it brings you. Be noble. Quell your primal nature. What is keeping you from being yourself, Leo? Recollect what has been keeping you from your power. At one point, others have had control of you. It was a confusing time. Now you're taking back your power, Leo, and you're undergoing this revelation. People's priorities are different than yours, right, Leo? So you're going through this recollection phase with this Jupiter and Gemini rewind, retro phase, retrograde, whatever. So, and your frequency is like super friendly. Your energy is like Big Daddy vibes, you know, like, come on, baby, come to me. I got you. Along with attention, proposals, and monies, and all that good stuff. So you got that, your frequency is like super friendly, okay? It's cool. Truth is, Leo, you are extremely vicious. And right now, set up for a great change in your life. And you're going through this vibe. And you can create a system of great wealth that endures through time at this moment. You can plant a seed that's going to keep residual income coming in. Like, there is truth. You're very down to earth and particular to what matters. You're bursting with this sun energy. Yes, I felt that in your solar plexus chakra, that you're bursting with getting out in the sun, even doing things. Use your panache, your flair to keep everyone in good spirits. Go ham if you need to, Leo. We know you're good at being dramatic, and if you must use it, use it. So the rest of us need that energy that only you can display, Leo. Only you got that vibe. And multiple people feel your new presence about you, this new presence. So in the future, you have an admirer that feels that you are the one for them in the future. So you haven't met this person. So there's an admirer, secret admirer, or something like that. And you wish to expand with someone who sees the world in which you seek. And this is very symbolic. A lover who's very smart, tactical, you two match each other mentally. You might be a veteran. There's faithfulness there, a commitment, this invincible spiritual power, lighthearted, multifaceted, pure energy, an inventor, imaginative, and creative. There's this person you might resonate with, some of you. And there's a person that's very curious and attracted to you and contemplating on extending an offer, but it's not very much, unfortunately. A lot of false starts, hot and cold energy with this person. But they feel drawn to you, Gemini. Why did I say Gemini? Maybe they are a Gemini. They feel drawn to you, Leo, in a physical way. Very manipulative, offering you mixed signals when they're in the mood, whenever they're in the mood, kind of like player vibe energy. All right. Oh, and this message is from the Rosie Tarot, I Spy Investigating Love reading from a while back, but I was being drawn to it from like July of 2022. But I get drawn to her messages. Rosie doesn't no longer read, but every once in a while I still get drawn to her messages. And so I was drawn to this one. This player vibe energy. So maybe you don't really necessarily, you haven't talked to this person since 2022. Okay, so take their actions as the answer to their intentions for you. What you allow is what will continue, Leo. So the faster you can make peace with it and move forward, the better off you'll be. Leo, your heart is going through a resurrection, or it did. Your whole energy shifted after this person. Now, this is a message I want to give a shout out from the Rare Gazelle, Miss Remy. In her, Leo, you're watching the unveiling of your most beautiful self. Wishes and dreams are now realized. There's actually a lot of chain of events that are being reordered or pieced together, she says. And you're loving a new chain of events that have been set off since 2023. You're loving it, Leo. You're loving it. And that's beautiful. So your heart has undergone a resurrection. Thank God. You're a miracle, Leo. There's a strong presence in change, in charge of others. Okay, this is a message for some people. I see a strong presence in charge of others. Like I see maybe you're employing others or laying the groundwork or moving others into action. A leader position here. This is a message from the Palladian Oracle, from her July energy, divine prophets, activated, heartfelt communication, open doors that inspires action. So you may be called into a leadership role and be a strong presence in the future, near future, to be in charge of others, Leo. This is a message going into 2025. Big. So I see you fully committing to a new version of yourself in 2025. And this is a message from the Sacred Knowledge Tarot and her Leos. This is really happening in someone's life. This is really happening, okay? There will be emotional fulfillment in 2025. Happiness, love, the Five of Cups. Great energy. Helicopters might be a message. It's a sign. Also, Archangel guidance, Sandy. Shout out to Sandy and her Leo. A soul's perfect counterpart, soon to be discovered. New becoming whole. Now becoming whole. Intuitive Tarot August reading. So we're in the midst of her messages as I deliver them here to you. And she says that Leos need to be seen and recognized this year, right now, 2024 in August. You're receiving epiphanies, Leo, through your dreams. Don't discount your dreams. They're beautiful, creative, and energetic. High vibrations. You don't need to fear your dreams. You can see it before it happens through your dreams, Leo. Remove that blindfold. Trust your abilities if you so choose. Trust in yourself through your dreams. Your intentions are in the law of attraction at this time. So whatever intentions you set for yourself are going to occur, my friends. For others and for yourself, you are strongly bringing the law of attraction in your season. We're in your season. Your soul calling, where you can find true success, like trusting your spiritual discernment and high vibration. Like if someone doesn't appreciate your abilities, let them go, Leo, okay? You don't need them to validate you. Validate yourself, Leo. Believe in your own destiny. You don't need someone else to believe in you for you to believe in you. Okay? So if someone doesn't appreciate your abilities and doesn't believe, they're not meant for you. You are realizing your own self-worth. You're learning to validate yourself. You're going through this rebirth energy, seeing the rewards of your efforts, of what you put in, changing your thinking process. You have a whole spiritual team that's assigned to you, Leo. It's part of the lessons of life that we run across a challenge and how we face that adversity. You can bravely and easily overcome it without even getting stuck. Now you know, and knowing's half the battle, and finding emotional clarity and giving you inner harmony and strength. This rebirth energy. And so I want to give another shout out to Reiki Rachel and her Lionsgate energy activation. Channeling Goddess Isis and Sirius light codes for magic and blessings. Now, with this Lionsgate portal, it opened on July 28th, 2024, and it's peaking on August 8th, 2024. Through this cycle, we're going through a very transformative or transfiguration, so to speak, of our soul's journey. And there are a lot of shifts taking place in our perceptions and in our bodies and in our emotional intelligence and in our overall spirit and aura and just frequency. And so at this time, we're remembering what balance feels like, what peace and love and divinity and that activation of our light body, clearing old energetic debris from us, what it feels like to be light and free again, a time to be free from all lifetimes, from all reincarnations, like being deeply aligned with your soul and transmuting that into power, like all those past lifetimes, like residue that you no longer have to hold on to or feel guilty for, or break any kind of like generational residue or curses or anything that was hindering you, and letting it free yourself from it and just being free, like a free agent. So in the spiritual realm. So like that's kind of like what this portal's doing for us at this time. And so someone is coming out of a healing or resting period. It's like you're waking up like, aha, like I'm back, baby, like with all your power. And so you almost forgot, in essence, who you were. Like you had amnesia and you're waking up. Now, there's a person entering your life that is really important here, Leo. They show you aspects as to where you really need to put your focus, such as maybe on marriage, some kind of marriage or union, how that plays significance. So when it comes down to it, God comes first in your heart. This might not resonate with you. God's not your higher power. So to each his own, but to those who it does, just jive with me here. So someone who might resonate to the Lion of Judah, it is your number one fealty, not to any man or woman. You are set on your destiny, and there is no right or wrong, correct or incorrect. It just is, Leo. You just divinely know, Leo. You don't have to prove nothing, Leo. To no one, Leo. No one needs to validate you, and you don't need to validate them. Only God has that right. And you know, you put that in God's hands. Let it go. Let it go. If it was meant for you, Leo, it would follow you and provide for you as it should. Okay, soul sister and soul brother? Got me? Never put any man or woman thoughts above your Father God Almighty One. Honor thy father. It's a commandment. Honor thy father. You should honor the Creator One above all else, Leo. The one who brought you into this world. Don't be deceived by Laud, by Luciferian order disorder, and think this is the flesh and the blood of God. Your biological father or parents are not God the Father and not the original mother. Do not place worldly things and mistaken worldly flesh and blood of man for the blood of Jesus. Do not place the blood of the man to be above thyself. To thy Father God be true, and to thy own self be true. Knowing thyself to be true is a very powerful gift from thy one Creator. Be proud of your instinctual intuition and own it. Own it, Leo. Let them hear you roar. Own yourself. You, Leo, are a natural born leader and are an unshakable, fiery force not to be reckoned with. No, God has your back. Let them try you and allow them to keep failing while you sit pretty sexy over there. Okay? Let them. Let them try you. Kill them with kindness, Leo. Do what Creator has designed you for. People hate us because they ain't us. It's unfortunate. Envy brings out the worst in people. But you're just being you. Can't help it that you're a lover, not a fighter sometimes, right? So, how you walk through life in a loving state is actually your jam, Leo. Your heart is your jam. It's your sweet spot. Not everyone has a heart like you. Not everyone loves like you. Remember that. Not everyone is like you, Leo. It's hard sometimes for us Leos not to see that. Other people lose their passion over time while we're still thriving with it, you know? And those are just the good things about you, Leo. I got other messages too. I'm not done with you yet. So, someone who wants a strong bond, an energy of love. There is someone. A person who is a natural born leader. They know their worth, value, and a risk taker. I see Queen of Cups is open. Maybe that's your energy, being the Queen of Cups. You're open to it. They need to see you eye to eye, though, with lifestyle choices. Maybe y'all don't see eye to eye, but they need to see that. And once they see that, then they're ready to put themselves out there. There's two people who want the same thing. They want to know what both can give each other. There's this manipulative, full energy of someone who's nurturing, loving, grounded, kind, compassionately giving. It's not what you can take, but by what you can give. Who's willing to put in the effort? Is he? Well, who is willing to put in the effort? Say what you mean and do what you say. If you're going to say it, do it. Don't just say you're going to do it. Okay? Don't say it and make promises you can't keep. A Leo will feel jaded and bitter by this. You don't do that to a Leo. All right. So this person got to change up their schedule, that's for sure. Follow your passion and a new adventure will present itself. You are ready for any challenges this year. Going to 2025. You are ready. Be open. Good. So I see strength, grace through kindness, self-confidence, and rest assured that you can take a risk because your instincts will help you a lot right now to discern the truth of a situation through your intuition. You have very strong intuition going 2025. One of your strengths. And your grace is a strength as well. So just let go and know that you're protected by the divine. People will gravitate towards you this time because they see you as a leader of a pack, or leader of the pack. You get invited to like some special ceremonies this upcoming year. Let yourself stand out and be noticed. Make a bold, ambitious choice to break free from someone or something. You're looking at important details. It's about quality over quantity. Okay? Feel special because you are Leo. Happy belated birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, Leo. Woo, we're in Leo season. Happy birthday to all these Leos. There will be profound healing bringing forth what is compatible to you. No longer feeling inadequate. Stepping into your healing power by making choices from your heart. A deep connection with the Gemini energy. Important relationship, vision, dream into reality. Bringing a dream into reality. I think I said that before. I'm repeating the same message, but it's an important one, so that's why I repeated it. So we are taming the beast within oneself until you get more perspective. Just tame that beast because you're feeling a strong pull. So look for a sign to proceed. Something or someone is misunderstood. Tame the beast until you get more perspective of what's going on. Tame the beast. Leo, come on now. You might have to pull back those reins yourself. Now, I said that already. There is a very harmonious new moon knowing that we are changing. It's okay to keep expressing in a new form, to believe in the next beautiful thing. So keep dreaming and manifesting regardless, Leo. Because you're going through this really dreamy phase, this new moon period. And you got to keep your dreams alive, for sure. You're going to be in this Leo Gemini energy doing a dance, trying on many outfits, freedom and hats. Maybe you try something new and giving yourself permission to do something radical at this time. There's North Node activating in Aries, zeroing in what we really need to pay attention to and show up for. What is your soul calling you to do, Leo? What is the real dream that is truest to yourself, Leo? Where are you going to put your focus? You might be getting information really important to yourself, like a revelation at this time in this year, in 2024, where you should be drawing all your focus and attention. Trust in yourself that you're in ultimate control. Through grace, love, attraction, strong, kind ethics, and morals, you have all these things, Leo. Know thyself to be true and trust being in ultimate control of yourself. Your frequency, like I said, is super friendly, and you have carved yourself a throne here. Trust your gut completely. You're in a place right now where you know yourself very well. You do. And that's strength right there, knowing yourself. The dream right now in Leo's mind is, I want to be able to afford my joy. It's about creating a legacy and being able to afford it. Hells yeah. I think a lot of us are worrying about that too. You're not the only one. But once you get your panache down and that down to earth energy, you can do anything. And multiple people notice your presence. That's something you got going for you. And you got admirers. Someone around you that wants to repair the damage that has been done. Okay, why do you want to fix things now? You ask them, or you know what I mean? You're asking yourself, why do they want to come fix things now? That should have sailed, right? It's too late. You felt powerless in this situation before. Like, they want to come around now? Put the brakes on that, right? Okay. This might give you a clue as to who they might be. So when you're in their presence, someone's feeling that you're outgrowing the connection. Like a friend, a family member, or a lover. That might give you some kind of idea who they could be. But you wish to expand with someone who sees the world in which you seek. This is very important for you. Remember? So, oh yeah, I did say that. I know this is an old reading, but I was being called to review it to explore someone's true intentions towards you in love. Okay? So the lovers kept coming out, which makes me believe it is a Gemini with player vibes, this person. A person who doesn't tend towards their heart space, that makes decisions based off of sex impulses. So I see you dealing with a lot of air and fire energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, a Fucus energy. Someone led by their physical impulses. They're drawn to you in a very physical way. Okay, so remember to take their actions as the answer to their intentions. So you are seeking a connection that is based on truth, Leo, and to be 100% with you. You want to wrap up this old cycle so what you desire can come in for you. It's like they're clogging you from going forward in life. Like stand still. Anyhow. You're about to sit back and watch your creation's internal world shift and come to life. There's going to be a divine expression of ultimate joy. Make a wish, Leo. Manifestation and power is very potent for you. You have a newfound optimism going this year. And the wish will actually find you. You are embodying the ultimate presence of your divinity going into 2025. And you are ultimately and authentically with your self-expression of independence as well. Like this Shem energy, I like to call she and him, both of you, masculine and feminine, is enough. And that's very powerful. So you're receiving this wish that you made as a child from a long time ago, possibly from a past life, even. A wish you made maybe on a star or candle that you blew on a dandelion or something like that. But the wish is coming in now with a whole chain of events that are going to occur. A lot of you know what this wish is already. And you made this wish before in this lifetime. It's a constant wish that you've always wished. And you continuously long for. And your inner child is finding you and healing past wounds. There's a divine eternal child from a divine bloodline. And the closer that it gets to you, the more it becomes familiar. Divine authenticity and you strengthened it as one, pulling in external energy that is yours and learning a lot about yourself, curious and humble and you had all these things going for you. You were teachable. The spirit of the puppy to give life to something, that resurrection, that very powerful, beautiful energy that you possess, Leo. That's your superpower. Being able to create, being able to give birth and life. And so being able to love, being able to care, nurture. And this vulnerability of yours, this vulnerability of the lamb, is an activation of the prophet energy, speaking your truth, divine masculine, Jesus energy, speaking in ways that even you are not used to, inspiring those to action with your words, Leo, is a new mission is taking a hold of you at this time, Leo. And for some of you, you're even resonating with a Mary Magdalene energy, where you become a way shower of the Aquarian age, this priest energy, Knights of the Round Table, this earth magic removing obstacles to see a sense of freedom, purpose, and fearlessness. A sense of freedom, purpose, and fearlessness, deep emotions, a heart opening, past life influences. You can process your feelings so fast and transmute this into action so quickly that people are awestruck by your presence at times. Your transmuting power, your energy. And there is sacred knowledge here. And how you are able to progress and grow in our head. Progress and growth are heading your way continuously. Embrace opportunities for growth, because I see the 10 of Cups here, and it's infinite 10 of Cups. It's just infinite energy. Energy of Archangel Michael, not allowing you to be pulled down with it. Michael's going to cut that cord and protect you. Something is happening internally. You're moving through a transition. It may be difficult and throw you off balance a little bit. There will be a big change in your life, maybe a hardship or parting of ways. But call upon Archangel Michael to assist you so it doesn't, that shadow aspect doesn't pull you back down, because I know you've been there, Leo, before. There will be this panther spirit. Reclaim your spirit. Maybe number 44. You might feel the adrenaline and power. You have what it takes to overcome this with the panther spirit. Make a bold move, Leo. Be the light and make peace with your shadow. If you resonate with the Black Panther spirit. Fully commit to the new version of yourself. It's okay to stare, but don't glare. It's another message just popped through. All right, so yes, we know you need to be seen and recognized. You better recognize, right? A Leo. Be methodological. Put it on paper. Put a plan in place and take action. Step into it. Be bold. Be brave. Be a risk taker. Seek your adventure. Going by the beat of your drum, take a chance on you, Leo. You deserve it. We only get one life to live. And you're receiving epiphanies about it. And if you are in a relationship, you can find yourself pregnant. If you don't want to be proactive. Because you could very easily find yourself pregnant if you find yourself with child. This is your time. Something is destined for you, Leo. Divine timing. First lesson is temperance, which is patience. Your patience is being tested. This is going to be your first lesson. And right now, maybe peaking with integrity and strength. Subconsciously, you're calling someone into your environment, but trust yourself and give birth to your ideas with this Emperor, Empress energy. Be proactive. The star energy, you are very attractive right now, Leo. You have that star quality. And there may be an important phone call that is coming your way concerning an answered prayer. Perhaps reconnecting with someone. A soulmate, or a twin flame energy, or a karmic twin flame energy. Leo, you are realizing your own self-worth. Your soul's intention, your higher self is coming into fruition. You just had to learn to love yourself again. If someone else couldn't realize your worth, well, that's their loss. Your inner child was injured because you learned from it. Had to do with your inner child, loving yourself. But you did get that rebirth energy. So there's a new version of you developing, my friend. So set an intention of what energy transfer you wish to receive during this activation. Do you wish for Isis energy and or light codes from Series B? You can get both during this period, manifestation period. And remembering what balance feels like, balanced within yourself. Because during this portal, there will be ambassadors and guides and ancestors and helpers and angels and Elohim that are stepping forward and assisting on the light code downloads that are being transferred from the sun at this moment, the solar flares and all that. Like there's a whole ascension, like guides and everything in the spirit. So there's a huge clearing of old energetic debris that's happening. And this is a time to be free from all lifetimes, like I was saying before. Being deeply aligned with your soul and transmuting that into power. So, with the intention, you set, these guides are honoring your set intention with abundance. And the Ankh is clearing the way, preparing your vessel for creative exploration. So, preparing your mind, your body, your soul, your spirit, and everything for alignment, for ascension, for the rapture. And this happens to lighten our load so that we are no longer attached to this earthly plane, but attached to the etheric plane more, lightening our load. And you just start envisioning yourself on a new earth, one that's not so dense and lower vibration as the one we're living now. but you are aware of someone with a strong ego that may cause conflict, but you have figured out a way to work around it. Leo, I see you. And this is a message from the Quantum Queen Jocelyn. I want to give a shout out to Jocelyn from Quantum Terrascopes with you wounded this person's ego. Of course, Leo would just easily. Someone's coming out of a healing or resting period, and yeah. Oh, and I'm sorry for cursing, but I'm about to curse right now. If you don't want to hear it, block your ears really quick. You know, devotion is a big fucking deal to a Leo. Sometimes people have to lose someone to see the value in in you. They have to lose you. So don't. You're gonna undergo this surprise energy when it comes to communication and long distance. Going into 2025, surprise. Um, one more time, I'm gonna repeat myself on a lot of repeating messages because they're important. Leo, how you walk through life in a loving state is your jam. Now I'm going to go on to the advice. I advise you to anchor into a root, anchoring your root energy, Leo. This will help remove pain in your sciatic nerve. Once you do this, like you put your feet flat on the ground, this is called grounding, ground, or sitting or laying on the ground or on the floor. Also anchoring the sacral psoas energy from the sacral chakra. Also anchoring and empowering your core solar plexus energy. Like you could do this by lifting weights or doing exercising in some way or planting, gardening even. Like these are ways you can ground. But once you do this, I see you looking scrumptious and moving on from someone and leaving them behind, Leo. Uh, this person's overthinking a connection and worrying a lot, or they expect you to do that, and no, you're not going to. And so they're a little butthurt by that, maybe. Um, it's their problem, not your problem. And so my advice is to do that because I have been feeling a lot of pain in my rectum, and not because I do anything sexual or any of that. It's just I feel energetic pain in my body at times since I've been channeling your energy. And this is a message not for everybody, but for some who get that pain. My advice is to get a colonoscopy because this may be the beginning stages of, like, I don't want to jinx anybody, but colon cancer. Maybe a polyp is blocking your poop chute. So I'm not a doctor, so I can't give medical advice, but only a doctor can. So my advice is so you go get checked out as soon as possible for whoever's having those kind of symptoms. I'm also feeling pain in my hips. For some people who resonate with this message, to do some yoga and sacral stretches to release pent up energy that is blocking you, and or maybe even getting your uterus checked, like out. And it could be the onset of arthritis in your pelvic area for some. You, I just want to say, I rebuke this in the name of Jesus. I rebuke any pain and suffering that we have. Thou shalt not give it power. Rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Make us happy, healthy, and light. Make us happy, healthy, and light. I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Make us happy, healthy, and light. And we are not diseased. We are healthy, happy, and light. And so my advice is to try to do that. But yes, go seek medical advice as well. My light energy doesn't always transfer easily. So there's an envision. I see you envisioning yourself going into this portal, rebirthing a new life, Leo, where you are safe, you are held and protected. And allow this to be. Integrate. You're a beautiful co-creator, and the choice is yours, Leo. Breathe this into your heart center. Breathe this light into your heart center, Leo. And envision yourself going into this portal. So, another bit of advice is to write down what you want in a partner and bury it. That's another way to ground your intentions. Because by doing this, you're planting a seed or a wish. It helps manifest your intentions into reality. And have faith in God to heal this situation. And so it is when you plant it into the ground. By having faith in God, not into anything else, no witchcraft, just having faith in Almighty Creator God One. Just because you take the necessary steps to maybe take it a step further and not just pray about it, but actually write it down, doesn't make it any less or more or witchcraft. My goodness. But it helps you in some sense. Journaling, it helps you let go and allow this rebalance and reset to take place. It does. It's just, it helps you process a lot of letdowns, because we get let down a lot in life. We get jaded, you know. We stop having faith in people. And I'm sorry that this has been a repeat pattern for you, Leo. But my advice to you is this. If someone didn't love you the way that you deserve to be loved, the answer is no. No. Don't repeat the cycle. Break it. Freedom from negative thoughts, people who've been holding you back and still won't serve you. You may not know that you're worthy enough, but you may have to repeat this cycle till you do realize and uncreate your own prison. You are lovable, Leo. You need, the way you created this prison is the same way you get to take it apart and uncreate it, because you're the master creator. Say it to yourself. I don't want to go through that again. Say it. I don't want to go through that again. I will not, cannot, shall not go through that again. Break the cycle. No, I'm not going to do it. No means no. No, we're done. Okay? It's a broken record, right? Start saying no until it sinks in. You were made to be your own boss. Trust in yourself. You got individuality. Being admired for who you are. Think about starting a business for some of you. What are you not believing in yourself, Leo? Why? Why? Switch your perspective of yourself and follow your passion. Just do the opposite action. Turn your stinking thinking into something positive. Look at your past hardships and how you overcame them. Leo, show yourself some grace. Look where you were 5 years ago and where you are now. Give yourself some grace, Mama, Papa. Okay? All right. This is a message for some people that may be fighting an illness. Okay. Ooh. Set an intention to focus on an energy of love and light. Do a chakra cleanse, is my advice. I want you to do a visualization or a meditation, and you're in this energy of the 10 of Cups. Nothing but love, forming deeper bonds with people and family and friends and expansion. Just a huge healing energy, just lifting you up. If you're fighting an illness. I want you to notice when you're in that state of a golden ray of light, surrounding yourself with that golden ray of light. And be mindful of this visualization. Do it as often as you can, with yourself, with others. If other people want to pray over with you, that's good too. Whatever direction you are trying to steer, this is a message for someone else. Okay, whatever direction you are trying to steer, you are not meant to go that way. This is a 13-year cycle. You are picking up on energy that is not good for us. You don't know how to explain it, but you are mastering your gifts, starting your spiritual journey. Every once in a while, you get these little bits of clarity. You're seeing the bigger picture, and it's hitting you differently this time, this year in 2025. This is a 13-year cycle for you. You're getting bad vibes. You're sensing bad vibes from people that you thought should have loved you or something like that. But there is a strong, unbreakable new beginning happening for you in 2025. Maybe even now, 2024. Someone is being more vulnerable with you, and you're speaking your truth, or they're speaking their truth, and you are overcoming fears of being vulnerable. You're getting guidance from an old friend here. Now, until we believe we are deserving of love, we keep love at a distance. So try to overcompensate for this. Keeping love at a distance. Don't do it in 2025. Don't. If there'll be this expressive lion without limitations. It causes two chain of events. One is the internal, this newfound confidence, and two is a future that is assured, which is external, that you are going to live this dream a butterfly effect that will set off a new direction for you, or us are noting it down for you, Leo. Us are noting it down. A new direction is being set for you. And there's optimism about the future, and this is the key to your assurance of blazing a path of victory, is this newfound optimism. And you receiving that wish as well. This is what that has to do with. And us are rooting it down. Remember, we just did the root. Today I just did the root for you, the rooting. You got to root it too. We all got to do it collectively. So I see you ending a misery cycle, living in a state of confusion, which is inevitably ending. Well, you affirm that you deserve better now. You're affirming it. You're encouraged to let an old cycle die. You are very encouraged, my friends. And you are fine if you keep all dialogue constructive, Leo. Even if tensions exist, with your childlike optimism, you are able to overcome this situation. Your divine lion, lioness, this integration of your inner child. Now watch your divine beauty blossom through the unfoldment of divinity. You are the angel that you have been praying to. It's your higher self who has disowned, who was disowned. And now you are integrating and rooting her down to this earthly plane to let her know she belongs, or he belongs. This inner child belongs. And so, Leo, you are no longer performing outdated timelines and old scripts. You're writing a new chapter in your story. Starting your own book. Avoid people who will power play you, like cuff you into a long-term relationship, especially if they're manipulative and toxic to your mental health. Avoid them. If you are aware of the systematic chaotic change that is coming, like right now, making lifestyle changes that will be self-sustaining will quell this chaos that you know is approaching due to your intuition. Quell the chaos with self-sustaining lifestyle practices now. Put yourself in that adult zone and let people do the work if they're interested in you. Let them do the work. Just step back and watch what they do, Leo. See how much effort they're willing to put in. Because you're not lazy, Leo. You're only lazy when other people are lazy. Because that stress that people were close enough to take from you, there were people who let you down. And how they behaved towards you in the past few years has been a letdown. I'm sorry, Leo. Because lo and behold, a lot of people don't realize that, Leo, you're very tender and sensitive. You're a dreamer, Leo. It is one of your superpowers, that and leadership. But being a dreamer, being vulnerable, like, it humbles you. And how do you honor yourself and listen to yourself, Leo? It matters that how you treat yourself. Do you treat yourself kindly? that are you protecting your energy? Do you care about your preferences, and do you have boundaries? Do you take a pause for yourself just so you can connect with your higher power, with God, with source? At moments in your life, do you do that for yourself? This is the most important time ever for you to do so. It is time to live your life through the visions of the heart. Dreaming comes through. Caring. And it makes me so mad that people are like, oh, she's such a Karen. Like it's bad thing to care about somebody now. Like now they insult people who care. It's just, I don't know. It's just something that kind of bugs me anyhow. You are waiting for your cup from this person, but you're keeping your options open. You want to keep this to yourself and not involve anybody else. So there's some relationship where you don't want to involve anybody and you're keeping your options open. You have the key to someone's heart, and they hold you in high regard within your same social circle. This is someone who thinks you have other options and can't believe you are single. They don't think they have the whole story, though. All right, I see you making it fun this year. Stand up for yourself. Confidently confront a cancer with a destiny. Release an outcome. Take a different approach by laughing and being easy about it. Stronger, wiser. Don't back down or take less that you deserve. With important relationships that share your same vision, make it fun, is the advice I have for you. And trust that you have the resources that you need. Conserve your resources to becoming self reliant and resilient, like growing your own food or harvesting your own chickens or storing your own water. Catch water basin, catching rainwater, something like that. Music is essential in your well being and healing. Music is essential to that. Your well being and your healing process. Music. Maybe you can pick up playing it. Face your challenges head on in 2025 is the advice to you. Someone who is mature and different from your usual type. You may possibly work or cooperate with this person, and they may bend over backwards for you in 2025, Leo. Once someone sees that you are single, they may jump on you, Leo. Okay, not gonna lie. Someone sees that another is not right for them because they cannot make themselves happy. You're leaving it behind. I see you leaving someone that cannot even make themselves happy. You're going to leave them behind. And a person, that's you, you're a natural born leader. You got this energy about you. Now on to the hard messages, last but not least. Someone is willing to manifest something new and move on. I see a rise like a phoenix from the ashes kind of energy of self-worth happening. An end of a relationship. They weren't committed for the right reasons. Taking responsibility. Somebody was it faithful or on the same page? Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius energy. I see you releasing something that no longer serves. No longer serves you, Leo. And it's all about giving and receiving. Someone is recognizing when there is not an equal balance. You want a partner to be with you, to be, reciprocating, to be a power couple. It has to be fair for both people, and that's important. Something that ends just as fast as it started, it's gonna, something that starts really fast is gonna end really fast. I see you dealing with someone immature, with anger issues that don't back down from opposition. You will remain victorious and stay in your power with this situation. No doubt. But this is a message from Secret Shaman Oracle and her Leo. This pivoting thrusts you into amazing commitments you don't want out of it. It's that heavenly. Like, so this person, this bitter, angry, immature person, they're just going to thrust you in a relationship that is compatible for you. So there's that. And I see you taking on burdensome situations, but balancing them and actually restructuring yourself and the situations to become more balanced, which is awesome. And you're aligning your heart and mind on a path to balancing finances and being open and receiving support, so you are in this flow. Do not become emotionally blocked at all. Let compassion and forgiveness be your top priority, not giving into impulsivity. Something is out of balance in 2024. Don't get overburdened by it, or overstressed. Make work fun, Leo. Do what you do best. Take a difficult time and adapt to a new situation and stop complaining. I know it's hard to say, and focus on the blessings in your life. It's a time of good fortune and abundance. It's going better than you actually think. It's actually going better than you think. And there are spiritual pursuits, and physical energy is out of balance here. Signs about the mystery, transformative transformation taking place, taking on a leadership role here. There's the balance is uneven of the energy levels here. It's a little uneven. You noticed. But you may be overindulging or overlooking your progress in some way. Don't sell yourself short. You need to stop and take a step back and do nothing for a minute, because the solution will come to you. Opportunity will present itself. You will get to act on an opportunity. And you may have been too future focused and less focused on the present before. Now you need to stop and focus on what you have in front of you and be in the present, live in the now. And notice what you do have, not what you don't have, and so forth. Be grateful for what you got. Because some people are being displaced from their homes. Some people living out of their cars, and some people's stuff are underwater right now. So just be grateful that your house hasn't been swept away, and that you're still standing. And so, really got to count our blessings sometimes. Could be a lot worse. It could always be worse, right? Oh no. So, someone has fear of asking you out, and they're holding back, Leo, due to unfounded fear. Weighing their pros and their cons, things for themselves. First, is not living in regret for what others have said about you. They're looking for answers concerning the truth. They need clarity. And they're in this energy of waiting to find out, the truth about you. But you could actually be the one that got away from this person. They wanted to build a foundation with you and commit. This person is so in their head about you. They are soul searching and looking for clues. They can't get the full picture. And so the situation where someone definitely released something with someone, it's all about being fair, about balance, justice, and coming in right. And they're at a distance away. So that's why there's like no communication. But somebody is not telling someone the whole story. So maybe they're getting information from another source, but the timing of two people coming together, that's what it is. It's like, okay, shouldn't we, shouldn't we, like weighing out the pros and the cons. But they want to communicate with you, but can't, because someone is withholding information about how to get a hold of you. So you could have ended it with someone and started something new with someone else. And they know something's up because they feel connected with you spiritually, and they're about to make a move here. They have been pinned down by their thoughts, this transformation, this karma. Maybe they have like a karmic twin that sees you moving on or something like that. They're a karmic twin. I don't know. Or a twin flame or something like that. But I do see that someone is rushing in with Mars energy to fight for you and speak their truth. They're very persistent, patient, and practical. Could be someone altogether different. It seems like it with the Mars energy. Now, a season is coming to an end. You have a different perspective and clarity now. Suddenly, fears seem so much smaller than they were before. You're ready to forge your own path, Leo. A season is coming to an end. This fear-based time period, maybe that 13-year cycle, it's coming to an end. So instead of getting in others' faces and duking it out and be like, hey, put the dukes, want to fight it out, you're changing up your perspective, which is cool. Something different. And the energy to be more adaptive, like go with the flow, and notice things that you are intentionally outgrowing. You're maturing. And you're allowed to expand and move and put your foot down and say, this is what I need. You're allowed to do that. Now, if you are not committed to a Leo, they're going to get irritated and bored with you. A Leo needs loyalty. And if you cheat, it will backfire indefinitely. You're wasting their time if you do that. You're just wasting everybody's time if you do that. Some of you are signing a contract. Check the fine print first. Make sure you put on your glasses. You wear glasses, Leo, make sure you put them on and check really close that contract you're signing there. You could have recently divorced or broke up with someone. Choose your words carefully so you no longer leave the door open with this person. Make it very clear that the door is shut and that ship is sailed and ain't happening. Yeah, you might be outgrowing that connection. Leo, someone is coming in as a distraction, an ending of friendships or social connections. A person who seems non-committal is coming across as overly emotional and struggling with depression, nothing that has to do with you, and you feel like there's this escapism happening, but it's healing and struggling to be disciplined. They're struggling to be disciplined. So you've put up a boundary with this person and they are sensitive to it. So that's a them problem, not a you problem. And you disconnecting from people who you have come to realize are fake friends is happening in 2025. And you are, or another person is dry towards giving any more emotions to the situation. So you need to create independence for yourself, but you are still tied spiritually. Something is toxic or karmic about this relationship, which you have unfortunately outgrown. And there's a lot of people tied to this, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say I'm sorry before I even say this message because I know this may be unpleasant to hear, Leo, but you are interested. This may be unpleasant to hear if you are interested in this person. This is a person who is very independent, okay? Only wants you when they want you. They still want to live the single life, very focused on themselves, is not in alignment to what you are looking for, such as building a life with you, security, abundance for themselves, and what makes them feel good in the moment. They got this take charge focused, materialistic energy, but it is not towards you. They don't want the same things you do. It's like a devil energy. You know it. This person may not have healed from a past person. They are addicted to work. I hate this energy because they are very aloof and don't want to put in any energy. Man, that's bullshit. They are heavily interested in their own empire. They are not looking for a commitment to be tied down or trapped in any way. They may use you when they are in the mood. They want to be able to be free, to follow their own whims. But most likely, their next move will be to bring this cycle to a close by slowly fading away. They are trying to back out without taking any responsibility. What a loser. They are going to offer you the bare fucking minimum to save face. So they are not the bad guy, but they are not planning on offering you anything, unfortunately. Leo, I'm sorry to be the keeper of bad news. This person pisses me off, to be honest with you. You have been getting clues about this unfoldment since 2019. There's an enlightenment here happening. You have been working behind the scenes through your shadow self. Awakening was at lightning speed, and now you have a moment of pause or recollection. I want you to sit still, listen, and receive during this moment of pause. Be mindful of an emotion that gets projected during this Mercury retrograde energy. How are you choosing to move through an energy that's reactive? You get a weird vibe. How are you choosing to show up, Leo? A cycle is ending. Things are falling away. Surrender to the shift. You might even feel like this Grim Reaper energy or shadow self. You're getting bad vibes. You are picking up on energy that is not good for us. You don't know how to explain it. You're mastering your gifts at this time in 2025. It's like you pick up on on shadow energy, very strongly on shadow energy. Like, you know how to call it out. But sometimes it results in unnecessary worrying. And this unnecessary worrying can cause health issues. And there's a final reflection, maybe something you don't want to face concerning a father figure. Concerning a divine masculine, a masculine figure or father figure. But there is some unnecessary worrying here, which presents a health issue. And you get a final reflection in 2025 concerning a father figure. Now, that father figure doesn't necessarily have to be your biological father. It could be concerning your relationship with God as well. Father God, Source. And I see that there's a stalemate period between two people, you and another person, or two people in general. They're not talking. And some of you may want to do your own thing because you're unwilling to compromise your peace. So you're like, screw it, just you go your way, I'll go mine, right? Do a reset. Your sleep is being disturbed due to stress, due to a challenging relationship. Help you create a better relationship with yourself, though. It's giving you time to reflect on your relationship with yourself. Maybe even helping you reflect on your relationship with God, with yourself and God, with your soul mission. And I believe that's all of the messages here. Let me just double check. I'm pretty sure I grabbed them all. It was a lot. I'm sorry. I know this got kind of long, but take deep breaths, count to 90, and let it go. That's a good way to, when you're stressed out, to take deep breaths. Count to 90. Let it go. Don't allow anyone to pull you into their misery. It's hard for them to rise above. Don't let them pull you down. Okay, Leo? Don't let people dim your light just because they're insecure within themselves. This moon right now is a time to grieve how we have changed, having huge revelations of how we have expressed ourselves through life and where we may have fallen a little short. I want you to integrate this revelation and forgive yourself. There is a karmic twin here that sees you moving on. And that may be hard for them. And yeah, that's all of the messages. So, does anyone have any comments? Let's see. I always do that by accident. Oh, wait a minute. It's right here. Chat filter, top messages, all messages. Nope. Nobody in the chat. One of these days I'll have a comment or something. Okay. Anyways, thank you for joining us. Please stay tuned for part 2, the tarot card reading for Leo's annual tarot card reading, okay?